Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Coffee with Carl. My name is Carl Zoellner. I'm one of the attorneys with Anderson Business Advisors, and we're going to be talking a little bit about nonprofits today and maybe when you should start looking at one within your own, say, investing portfolio, or if you just have a charitable purpose in mind and would like to know when or where or how to get started on setting one up. First of all, just as a little piece of housekeeping, I wanted to thank all of you folks out there that are watching and liking the videos and commenting. Comments are great as well. If you would want to see some other subjects covered or have suggestions, please just put them in the comment area, and we'll start compiling some of those. And the ones that are that we think would generate a good video, I'll make a video on them. So let's get into our subject of today is nonprofits. All right. So first part of this is my personal opinion. So this is not something you have to do or don't want to do. Don't worry about it. But this is my personal opinion is when starting a nonprofit, you should have a charitable goal in mind. Okay. There are some great tax benefits to using nonprofits, having a nonprofit, controlling a nonprofit. But for long-term success of that nonprofit and actually reaching those goals, I would not generally suggest setting up a nonprofit if it was only for tax-motivated purposes. There are some different things that go into running a nonprofit, some compliance, general accounting, things like this that make this, it needs to also be a passion project or something you're intent on doing in order for long-term success, in my opinion, and for what I've seen. Nonprofits are great. Okay, it's better to have them be a qualified nonprofit. Generally, we're looking and working in the 501c3 area when we talk about nonprofits, but it's a great way to help benefit humankind, as well as, say if you wanted to help veterans or, the homeless, maybe even single mothers, heck, even people getting, say people, if you wanted to run like halfway houses, or even say residential assisted living facilities, there's a spot for that in a nonprofit in which you can use it. So anything that you want to do for the benefit of society, normally there's a space for it. Nonprofit's a great way to go about it, especially since you can receive donations. Those donations are tax deductible to the person donating the funds. And by the way, now that we sort of got into this tax realm, you can actually even donate to your own nonprofit. Okay, so what's nice is currently you can even donate, depending if you've got expendable income or say have a high W-2 job or you're a well-paid employee and you're earning more money than you use, you can actually donate that access to that nonprofit and save a substantial chunk of money. Currently, the contribution limit or the donation limits for individuals is right at 60%. So that can make a big difference for you folks who are doing your W-2. And if we run through the scenario of if I control a nonprofit, say it's I sort of skirt around saying my nonprofit because nonprofits are really for the public benefit. So the public technically would own them or are the shareholders of that business. But I can still control it. I could even put in veto powers, things like that to make sure I retain control. But say I'm a high W-2 earner, want to move some of that income so I'm not paying so much in taxes, I can donate to my own nonprofit. And now I still have control over the money through my nonprofit since I'm on the board of my nonprofit, and I can reinvest in, say, affordable housing. Now, Toby's got a video that goes much farther in depth, and we actually even teach a 2-day class on nonprofits, and we even touch on them and spend some time on them in our asset protection classes that we do all over the country. So if you really like to take a serious look at maybe starting your own nonprofit or seeing what it costs to start a nonprofit, I would encourage any or all of you who are interested to please give us a call, go through our website, you can schedule a consult, and we can talk about what the appropriate route would be, give you reasonable expectations of time and cost for setting one of these up. They're a great tool. Many of our clients use them in all sorts of different ways. But like I said, my opinion is if you need to have a charitable purpose in mind first, and then we work on using this nonprofit to also get you the biggest tax benefit you can as well. Lots of options out there. So that's all I got for today. It was great talking with you as usual. Thanks for joining me with Coffee with Carl, and we'll catch you on the next episode.